Hurst from Hamilton County Schools. We're gonna finish up our work on Hey, Come On Out in our lesson today. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you. Go ahead and do this warm up. Were you surprised by the ending of this story? Why or why not? Answer that question, press pause and press play when you're ready to continue. So today we're going to be analyzing how irony can and character development. This is important because irony shows up in a lot of things that we read, and once you learn to identify it, it becomes a lot easier to understand. So there are three types of irony that you're going to see a lot. The first one is dramatic irony, and so that's when the reader and the character know a different amount of information. So for example, when Romeo believes that Juliet is dead and poisons himself, but the audience knows that she's not dead, that she's actually still alive, that is dramatic irony. And so an author will use that to create excitement, suspense, or tragedy, and it really keeps the reader engaged. Situational irony is a contrast or a difference between what a reader or character expects and what actually happens. So when you think a hero is going to win, but at the end of the story, he loses. And so this can either be funny or it can make you really sad. And then verbal irony, and that's when a character or a narrator says one thing but means another. So like a character saying, I'd love to do that, when it's something he really doesn't want to do. And that is usually to create humor, sometimes to build suspense. So what we're going to do is we're going to think about overall, what kind of irony do you see in this story? And then how does it contribute to theme or characters or both? So overall in this story, I think we have some situational irony, right? So the villagers believe that the hole has a bottom and they use it as a garbage collection site. They do not expect it to another city. So how does that contribute to theme? So the theme is developed through this irony because the characters are not considering all of the possible consequences for their actions. They are unaware of the exact consequences. They don't even consider them. How does this contribute to the development of our characters? The characters are thinking about only themselves instead of thinking about all the possibilities. The irony in the story shows how oblivious and selfish people can be. So basically what I just did, we're going to do with specific examples from the text. So we are going to look at 4 examples of irony. We're going to identify what type of irony it is, and then talk about how it either contributes to the characters or the theme. So I want you to do the first 2. So you're going to say what kind of irony it is, and then how does it contribute to character or theme. Go ahead and do the first 2. Pause me while you do it and press play when you're ready to continue. All right, the first one is, there was one person who said, I wonder if it's a fox's hole. So I think this creates some situational irony because we are shocked by the idea that it could be a fox's hole, right? We know that it's probably not a fox's hole because it, that's not much of a story. This shows how small the characters are thinking, which adds to the idea that they don't even know about their consequences, right? So this kind of contributes to both characters and theme. The next one is, in no time, a scientist came out, and with an all-knowing expression on his face, he went over to the hole. So I think this is verbal irony because I think the narrator is pointing out that the scientist is clearly not all-knowing. So we know that this is meant to be ironic. The character is developed here selfish and oblivious because of this example of irony. All right, I want you guys to remember that it's important that good readers consider how specific elements of a text, including irony, can contribute to the other elements like character development or theme. What I want you guys to do is go ahead and fill out as an exit ticket these last two. What type of irony is it? And how does it contribute to either theme or character development? Once you're done with that, you're good to go. You can have a wonderful rest of your day.